Hello, and welcome to day number 71. My name is Mary, and today's story called The Five Kings. The largest city near the camp at Gilgal was Jerusalem. In the days of Abraham, 500 years before, its king Melchizedek had been a priest of the Lord and had blessed Abraham. But now, in the days of Joshua, the people of that city worshipped idols. When the king of Jerusalem heard that the Gibeonites who lived near him had made peace with Israel, he went to the kings of Hebron, Lachish, and several other cities, and said to them, "Come, let us unite into one great army and fight the Gibeonites and destroy them, for they have made peace with our enemies, the people of Israel." As soon as the people of Gibeon heard this, they sent to Joshua, saying, "Come quickly and help us. We are your servants. And the king of Jerusalem is coming with a great army to kill us all and destroy our cities. The whole country is in arms against us. Come at once, before it is too late." Joshua was a very prompt man, swift in all his acts. At once he called out his army and marched all night up the mountains. He came suddenly upon the five kings and their army at a place called Beth Horon. There a great battle was fought, Joshua leading his men against the Canaanites. He did not give his enemies time to form in line, but fell on them so suddenly that they were driven into confusion and fled before the men of Israel. And the Lord helped his people by a storm that dropped great hailstones down on the Canaanites, so that more were killed by the hailstones than by the sword. On that day, the land was won by the people of the Lord. If Israel had been defeated and destroyed that day, the Bible would never have been written. The worship of the true God would have been blotted out, and the whole world would have worshipped idols. The battle that day was for the salvation of the world as well as of Israel. So, this was the greatest battle that the world has ever seen. There have been many battles where more men fought and more soldiers were killed, but no battle in all the world had such an effect in the times to come as this one. After the victory, Joshua followed his enemies as they fled and killed many of them until their armies were broken up and destroyed. The five kings who had fought Joshua were found hidden in a cave, brought out and killed, so they could no longer trouble the Israelites. By this one victory, all the south of Canaan was won, though there were a few small fights afterward. Then Joshua turned to the north and led his army against the kings there, who had united to fight the Israelites. He fell on these kings and their army near a little lake in the far north of Canaan called the Waters of Merom. There, another great victory was won. After this, it was easy to conquer the land. Everywhere the tribes of Canaan were made to submit to the Israelites until all the mountain country was under Joshua's rule. In the conquest of Canaan, there were 6 great marches and 6 battles. There were in the lands to the east of the Jordan, while Moses was still living. The victories over the Amorites, the Midianites, and the people of Bashan on the west of the Jordan were the victorious of Jericho, Beth Horon, and Lake Merom under Joshua. But even after these marchings and victories, it was a long time before all the land was taken by the Israelites. And that was the word of the Lord. Now, discussion questions. 1. Who did the people of Jerusalem worship? Who did the people of Jerusalem worship? Number 2. Why did they want to attack the Gibeonites? Why did they want to attack the Gibeonites? Number 3. Who won the battle that followed? Why did they win? Number 3. Who won the battle that followed? That's the first part of number 3. Second part is why did they win? Number 4. Why was the battle so important? Number 4. Why was the battle so important? Thank you again for another great and blessed day. See you soon. Bye for now.